everyone. This is Moisierra, better known as Moisierra in the city. And I decided to talk about, first and foremost, about, like, when you fall in love, exactly, like, what goes on in your head. Like, because I know with me, I just seem to get so, like not wishy-washy, but unbalanced, because I want to become, forward, but not too forward. I don't want to, seem too eager, but I want to seem eager, and, things like that. And it's just hard because, you don't want to seem like you're the only person who's in love like they are, Like, because they'll say they're in love, and you say you're in love, and I love you, and you love me, but it just don't come across as, it's a whole, 50-50 thing. And with that being the case, most of the times, it just seems like, do you try to be more forceful, or do you just try to see how things play out and to see how things are going to work out? Because it seems like when you don't really know, it just seems like it's a problem with I'll say your heart, because you don't want it all the way on you. You want it to seem like, you got your partner to, kind of be in this with. So I don't really know, and I just was kind of, wondering, like, anybody's views on it, because, like, I have my perception of things, and I know how I go across about handling things, but at the same time, there's sometimes I do kind of, like, not regret, because I don't regret anything, but sometimes I do kind of debate on what I should do and what I shouldn't do, and I don't want to be like that, because it's like, when you go through something, you don't want to be so sure, but you want to be more positive about exactly what you're trying to get across. So with that said, I did want to mention the whole Chris Brown and Rihanna case, because it's just crazy to me, because I'm not understanding why is this still going on. But honestly, in my opinion, I think the case should be closed, because they both have moved on. They're both on their whole different things. There's been talks with her being with Drake, and her being with Kanye now, and there's been talks with Chris Brown being with that girl from Girlicious, and he's moved on, and he's in this and that. And I just look at it like that was the point of their time in their life where they both were really, like, new to the game as far as them being celebrities. And like everybody want to hop on the bandwagon and follow under the Jay-Z and Beyonce category when it comes to being in a relationship, that they just really didn't really know what they were doing. They just wanted to do something, but they really didn't want to do it. And it was like they both were confused because they're young. And I can't say they're too young, but I mean they're young. And by that being the case, they just wanted to, be modest about something they knew they both couldn't be modest about. Chris Brown's side, Rihanna's side. And by that being the case, it's like, okay, how are we going to work this out? And is it really going to work out? And I just think the pressure was really on them, because everybody knew once their relationship was out, it was out. And it was no turning back. And I just think, it just got spun out of control. It was everywhere. Every day you find out something new. Chris Brown, Rihanna, Chris Brown, blah, blah, blah. It just became so overwhelming. I think the pressure was on Chris because, by him being the male, he got to kind of keep a certain perspective with his female, fans or whatever. And then with Rihanna, I think it's just about women empowerment overall or whatever. I think that was something she had to stay focused on too. But I think they both lost sight of that night, or that pre-Grammy party or whatever, and they just kind of like handled things in a way they shouldn't have handled it. But hey, that's their life, not mine. I just, it's just something I wanted to address, because it just seemed like it's still going on as of now, and it's like, it's not making sense to me, because I look at it like I said, they both moved on, and since they both moved on, it's like, just, like, let it go. But, hey, whatever's whatever with that. And then, lastly but not least, I just wanted to make an overall statement about everything, and how, like, we're all human, and we're all going to be human first and foremost. And I think people just lose so much sight. And as far as us all being human, like, people are celebrities, and not more so celebrities, but they have an upper ranking than we actually do who live daily lives. And it's just crazy because, we get so overwhelmed with their lives that we forget to tend to put our lives in perspective, because we get so caught up with the celebrity gossip and what's going on in their lives, what shoes they wear, what clothes they wearing, how they got their hair, how they got their makeup, how they got their toes done, their nails done, and all that stuff. And be like, wow, we want to live that life, but And how can we live that life, besides living a life day to day and trying to make those things happen. So, basically with that said, love, peace, and harmony, and it's Marcia signing out.